Okay, so this week's video isn't an adventure, obviously. There's no title for an adventure. However, it's more of a reflection / end of a season. Season 1, to be exact. That's right. I've been at this channel for a whole year. 1 whole year down, which is really amazing to me. I didn't realize it had already been a year. But it has. It's been 1 whole year of working on my channel and getting it going and learning. And speaking of learning, I wanted to give you a list of things I've learned in the last year. Be patient and don't overhope. When I say don't overhope, I mean be realistic. Obviously, you're hoping that your channel will grow. But if you're just starting out, you have no real video experience, and it's year 1, don't expect to all of a sudden have 1,000 subscribers. It's not realistic. Granted, there are some people who get lucky and they get that one-off video that becomes viral. That's awesome. But for other people, you just gotta be patient. I was watching other channels and they always say at the beginning, don't look at the numbers. I look at the numbers occasionally, but I'm also not hoping or expecting to get a lot of followers right away. Therefore, I can't be disappointed or feel like I'm doing something wrong. Don't overhope. Remember, you're just starting out. Gotta start somewhere and it's gonna grow slowly. Be patient. And then you'll get there. Relax and be yourself. I realize that that's easier said than done, especially for someone who might have never been on camera or ever used to being the face person. And when I say that, I mean, I've been a theater technician pretty much most of my life. I've been backstage in the background doing the behind the scenes stuff. People don't see me. I'm not an actor. I don't get on stage for everyone to see me. Granted, I have been an understudy for stuff, so I have done that, but it wasn't my strong suit. It's very much an odd concept to think about that you're standing in front of all of these people and they're watching you. All their eyes are on you. It can be a little nerve-wracking. Yeah. So although it won't come like that for everyone, the more you do the videos, the more you're in front of the camera, the more you become yourself and you start to relax and you're okay with it. And that will come through in your videos. If you go back and you see some of my earlier commentaries and talking, you can tell that I'm a little bit more tense, a little bit more awkward, because I'm still not sure what I'm doing or how to just hold a natural conversation with the camera, because it's a camera. I'm not talking to a person, I'm talking to a camera, but I am talking to a person, you all. The more you do it, the easier it'll be, but you have to remind yourself, relax. Be yourself. Make sure you're enjoying what you're doing, because once it's no longer fun, you have to enjoy what you're doing. YouTube for me is not something that I'm planning on probably ever making money off of, although that would be awesome. For me, it's a hobby and it's just fun. I like going on the adventures. I like going exploring. I like hiking and camping. And I enjoy being able to share that stuff with you all. So that's part of what makes this enjoyable for me. I know there's a lot of YouTubers who go on there and talk about getting burnt out and how it's no longer enjoyable. And there are reasons that they end up not enjoying it anymore. But you won't make good content if you aren't enjoying what you're doing. Because then other people can see that you're not enjoying it. And if you're not enjoying it, why would they enjoy it? Don't overthink it. Sorry, Callie still. If I overthink it, then I start stressing and I'm no longer enjoying it, which defeats the purpose of continuing to enjoy it. You don't want to overthink it, because then you just don't get it done. And one thing I've learned from watching other YouTubers is complete is better than perfect, or done is better than perfect, depending on which YouTuber you're following. And it's important. If you spend too much time focusing on these couple things because you just can't decide and you're overthinking it, then you're not going to get anything done. And then you're going to be stressing because you're not getting anything done. Don't overthink it. It's super simple. And tying into that is knowing your workload. That's crucial to making sure that you still enjoy what you're doing. Ever since I was in high school, I have had to personally learn how to balance everything on my plate. I tend to say yes to a lot of things, and I do a lot of things at once. And if you're doing a whole bunch at once, well, one, if you're not 100% excellent at your time management, then you're going to stress out because you've got too much going on and you don't have you time or downtime, which is crucial, in my opinion, to the creative process. You gotta have decompression time to just relax. Those are the times and the moments that help you keep your brain going in the creative aspects to come up with ideas and be inspired. If you're stressed, that's not happening. So you have to be aware of your workload. For instance, at the beginning of this year, I was trying to do a video every week, which at first was fine, but then I moved and I got another job. And between job and family and still trying to have a social life, it was a lot. And I was getting stressed out, which then made it no longer enjoyable. Therefore, I changed it up and I went to doing a video every other week. Know your workload. Know when to say no. Know when to change things up so that you don't get stressed out and you can keep enjoying what you're doing. Another crucial thing I've learned, even when working on a budget, microphones are very important because of...
So, we're out here at Braden Point. It's a little windy. One of the
I didn't have a microphone with a windscreen at that point. Therefore, all that footage and stuff that I took while on the Grand Canyon edge, useless. You can't hear anything I'm saying. Microphones play a huge deal. People want to be able to hear and have good audio quality. You need a microphone for that. And a windscreen, because when you're outside doing adventures, you run into wind a lot. So even if you're working on a budget, they have some cheap microphones out there. If you see the link below, I'll add the link to the microphone that I use. I currently on the GoPro have the Mod, and that's actually a great microphone. In the future, I'd like to get better microphones, but for now, working on a budget, I've got what I got. But microphones are important. Another thing I've learned from watching other YouTubers, there's a mixed opinion on how much other content you watch versus not watching any content. Because people want to be original, and that's great. It's good to be original. But let's face it, you can only be so original nowadays. So many things are used. And yeah, it feels like kind of selling out when you copy and use the same stuff. Don't copy them. Take an idea and see if you can make it your own and put a spin on it. That's the best way to do it. However, I very much agree with some YouTubers, like Chris Howe, that you should watch the other YouTubers. It helps, one, to inspire you, give you ideas, and get you into that creative flow, I think. I definitely feel more inspired to make more videos when I've watched other channels and see what they're doing. Watch more content. Obviously, don't watch all the content because then you don't have time to do your own stuff. But don't feel bad about watching tons more content. It helps you, gives you ideas, teaches you things, and gets you inspired. And last but not least, the number one thing that I have learned is that I will continue to learn. There is no finite amount of information you can learn. You will constantly be learning new things, and that's a good thing. You want to keep learning. Learn more about the programs, learn more about the editing. For me, I'm learning more about shots and angles and film lighting and microphones and all sorts of stuff like that. I am learning and I will continue to learn, and I am more than happy to continue learning. You will learn that you will always be learning. So there you have it. Those are the main things that I have learned over this last year of the beginning of my YouTube channel. This will be the last video for this season, and I'm going to start back up probably in August with season 2. Gonna work on making a new intro, get some more content. By taking a summer break, it gives me a chance to collect more content and footage, and I can get ahead of schedule on doing some things. Again, time management, it's crucial. Plus, I've got some adventures planned for the summer. And I've already got some adventures that I already did that you haven't seen yet. So if you're lucky, during my summer break, you'll get some sneak peeks of the projects that are coming. I have to say thank you to all my friends, all my family, all the fans that I have accumulated over this year for my channel. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have kept going. You're the ones who inspired me to create a channel. You're the ones who've pushed me to do more with my photography and more with the adventures. Seeing and knowing the joy you guys get out of my content is what makes it enjoyable and keeps me going and makes me want to keep creating more adventures and things to see. The joy of knowing that so many of you like my adventures and you get to laugh at them, and for some of you, they inspire you to get out and do more of your own adventures is what makes it worth it. I want you to be inspired. I want you to go out and find things and see things. I want to know that you're laughing at my stuff and that you're enjoying it. Granted, it's not comedy specifically that I'm aiming for, but I know I'm awkward at times. Therefore, it works. So with all of that, to wrap it up, I just want to give a giant thank you to everyone who's been watching my channel and supporting me. And I promise I'm going to have more adventures. Season 2, we're going to hit the ground running, and there's going to be tons for you to see. And I'm hoping to get even better at my editing, even better at my content, because all there is going up from here. All I can do is keep learning and getting better, right? If you like this video, hit the like button. Maybe it helps you learn some things, or maybe it helps you to be inspired to do some other things. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and follow along. Check out my videos from season 1 and stay tuned because season 2 is going to start up after a couple months and there'll be plenty more adventures and things to see. And with that, we wrap up season 1. I hope you all have enjoyed watching the adventures and will continue to watch more when season 2 starts. You guys have a good one. Later.